All right, what is up, everyone? We are back, and you have made it to course number 14 of playing the #1 course in all 50 states. Let's get into it. Course number 14 looks like a fun one today. Certainly a scenic one. It feels like a mix of desert, but also mountains. We are in Nevada today playing the stadium course at Carson Ridge. We're, I think, just outside or maybe just inside Carson City, Nevada, capital city. Pretty cool. But this one's fun. It looks to be a very short course. It's like, even from the longs, which again, if this is your first one, I always play from the longs. It's only like 5,300 feet or something like that, where most, I feel like, longs are around like the 7,000 to potentially 8,000 or even higher on those big courses. So pretty short course. It looks awesome. I mean, this is hole one. Pretty insane. I'm ready to get into it. It's crazy. Life is just crazy. Quick update. I was in Yosemite today for the first time. Unreal. Probably my favorite park I've been to so far. So, kind of like the vibes are high right now. I'd love to keep that going into the play, but we're gonna get into it. But first, actually, before we get into it, if you're subscribed to us, or you're even just watching this video, if this is the first video you've ever seen from us, I wanna thank you. Without you guys doing this and subscribing and watching and all the things, I would not be able to do this. So huge thank you. Now let's get into it. All right, and as usual, 2 off the top. Everything else is just 1. Hole 1, 301 feet. You're playing slightly uphill. It's probably playing like 310, 315. Really cool shot. I'm going to try so hard not to lose a disc today, but I know it's going to get stuck in one of these guys and be gone forever. Just up there. I don't know. I got to go high over the trees, I think. Has the height? Is it going to swing? Yeah, we're putting. I don't know if that's in frame or not. A little wider than I wanted, but I liked it. All right. I literally just got out of the car like 10 minutes ago. So for those that don't know, I never warm up. I just show and go. We're going to go a little more direct with the falk. It's kind of headwindy. So a little more direct, flip up flat, hopefully get there. It's pretty good. Might be short, maybe? I think same distance, just other side of the basket. Headwind up the hill off the tee. So I am probably circles the edge, short, still have the same. Actually, it's kind of right to left now. Certainly megaable, but first part of the day is unlikely for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, sit. Okay. Oof. Scary putt. All right, hole 2 is all the way back there. All right, I thought I lied saying this was a short course and then we're coming up on a par 5 here, but I just looked, this is the only par 5. Everything else is par 3s. So it is a pretty short course. There's only, there's a few longer ones. All right. It's a lot of par 3s. This is the only non-par 3, but hole 2, 830 foot par 5, which is really nice. Tailwind, really nice. You're sitting, it's basically just like a long hyzer, and then something in. It does play a little downhill and then kind of uphill. So I think off the tee, you can go really big. Probably pretty rewarding, especially for this tailwind. I wish I hadn't lost my sword, because that definitely like hurts me right now, but big shot, up shot. It's a par 5, so 3 I feel like is definitely in play here. Oh my gosh, go. Hey, all right, we stayed in the street. I don't know if you could see it land. We stayed in the street though. That's that 4-claw Undertaker. That's kind of been my sword replacement. I get the same flight, it just doesn't go as far. So I need a new sword, basically, is all that to say. All right, a few things here. One, there's an OB line that I either didn't read or just didn't pay attention to. I'm short of it, so I'm in bounds. Good news. Second thing, the basket is way up there. You can't even see it from here. It's kind of right here. Ish, maybe, up and over. It plays a lot more uphill than I was anticipating once you get down here. So I think par 5 is actually like super fair for this hole. It looks like, now that I'm seeing it though, the OB goes like all the way around. So I'm probably just gonna club up and throw something really, really hard wide just to make sure I stay in bounds, because if you don't cross it all, then I'm just moving up like 5 feet. Stay in. Oof. I think we're good. I certainly crossed up there if I am out of bounds. All right, kind of unfortunate actually. Looks like the OB plays a little tighter that way, so I'm definitely safe. However, I didn't get up high enough where I can see the basket. Okay, I can see the flag finally, but I thought this was gonna be an eagle. Then after there, I'm like, man, this would be a good birdie. And now I'm like, this would be like a tough birdie, it feels like. All right, I'm gonna go zone. I think I just have to beat these trees. So I'm just gonna go hyzer on the left side and let it crash. This big tree, I think I just have to get past that, and we're sitting like pretty close. That was pretty wide. All right, I threw that a lot harder than I wanted to. Probably really far away. Yeah, kind of sailed deep a little bit. I'm probably, I don't know, deep circle. I think tailwind, so that's helpful. This would be a good putt to make, especially because I was talking about it being a pretty easy hole. Get down. Whoa-wee. All right, I don't hate pars, but after all that, a 5 feels pretty bad. All right, yeah, 5 doesn't feel super good right there. It is fine though, because my goal is never, I want to shoot at least even or better, so we're on pace technically. Hole 3, 300 feet. Lovely little forehand into the headwind here. Just gonna go over the trees with something stable, let it crash. This would, knock on wood, I expect this to be a birdie. It's stable. Yeah, all right. That's putting for sure. All right, not like a long putt. We're living out like deep circle 2 or deep circle 1, but with the wind swirling, I definitely lose a lot of confidence. Stay up. I kind of thought the wind would do something with that one, and then it didn't. Always have the line though. First one of these of the day. All right, I've played a few windy courses recently, and it definitely exposes my ability to control angle. That's pretty bad. So today's a good practice run for that, because it is a lot of shorter, like 270 to 330 type holes, where like, that's a lot of strokes right there. If you miss those, oh, this wind is crazy. So I'm definitely gonna try to get better today. Hole 4, 272, it's like the same shot, just shorter. So I'm gonna try to throw the same exact shot, and it should be really good, I think. Oh, that flipped up. Oh my gosh, go in, please. Oh, deep. Okay, that went from a go in to fall down really fast. All right, that was an extremely good knockdown, or else I would have went off kind of the edge of a cliff here. However, this little limb is hanging like right over the basket, so I'm not quite sure. I think this is the best option. Oh my gosh. This wind is swirling and I'm scared to leave the camera. I want to give a quick shout out to these T signs. Hole number, kind of like a over top look. They have the sponsor, and then they have all of the pars with all of the locations. 4 different locations is crazy, by the way. Oh, another sponsor. What is that foot? Anyways, those look nice. All right, hole 5 I just looked is similar, like 297, but now it's, instead of kind of pushing something straight, you definitely do want something hyzer, and it's down and to the right. So I'm basically just gonna throw probably the same disc and just let, I mean, it's a headwind, but just let the wind kind of, or I guess the stability of the disc do its thing, really. It's crazy. I'm like nervous with the camera always. When I got here, the wind said it was 8 miles an hour. And now, of course, as soon as I start playing, it's 20 mile an hour with 25 gusts. So that's fantastic. This is kind of just a hope and a prayer shot here, really. It's probably gonna be short and left. Oh! Definitely short, definitely left. All right, definitely short, definitely left. I'm gonna give it a little jump putt bit. I've kind of been jump putting with this Ricky putter. I just like its stability, especially with the headwind. I just don't want something that if I put on anhyzer to try to get there, it's just gonna blow away. See, a little spinner, now fall. A little long, I guess. It's probably like 15 feet. All right, I don't even know if I framed this up. We're definitely not 15, we're like 5 feet. So, and I almost went long, or high. I kind of live by this. Anytime you're in a spot where the mountains have snow on the top, you're in a good spot. Hole 6, more of the same, par 3. 287 feet, it is dead straight. The wind is now changed, it's kind of left to right. So I actually think I might, I don't know, I can't decide, just backhand hyzer and let it crash in, or like forehand and just let the wind kind of hold it flat. I don't know. All right, I think I'm gonna go Justice. Forehand, maybe like a touch of anhyzer. I want to get a little bit of pushover, so it's kind of holding straight, but this definitely still has like the integrity to get back right. Like I don't think it's gonna burn over. So I think this is the play. I don't know. I haven't thrown really a good shot yet, so. I pulled it, that might be really good though. I think I maybe pin high. It low-key looks like the edge of a cliff right there. All right, had I hit the line, would have been really good. I just pulled it, so we're way off to the left. Straight headwind. Ricky Proto putter. Let's get our 3 and move on from this one. Get down, please. Oh boy. I think that's makeable. I'm not picking you up there. All right, this is actually a fun hole. Hole 7 is 411 feet. We're playing straight down the hill. You can't see it at the moment. I'll move the camera so you can. The tee pad, you're just sitting kind of facing down. Anyways, I think it's gonna be bombs away on a forehand. I haven't let one loose today, so I think it's time. I haven't given this one too many throws. We have like right to left, so I'm gonna see how it holds up. Ricky General, have this in a Paul Macbeth destroyer that I'm like thinking about replacing my blue destroyer that where did I lose that? New Mexico, I think. But we're gonna see if this holds up. Get out. Oh, what a lift. What a lift, go. Oh! We're putting. I hope, I didn't move at all. I just realized that, so I hope I wasn't in the way. Or my angle was right, I don't know. All right, we are short, but only by a little bit. This is definitely makeable. Let's go. All right, we're getting friendly right here. You're like on the tee pad. Behind it, there's like a huge cliff, like probably 40 feet, I'm guessing, maybe. Basket, I didn't even look. I didn't even put in my birdie. 267, what do you know? Tailwind, which is great. So probably like a Justice maybe, up the hill. So I'm off to the left, let it crash. Pretty simple. Oh, I like it. Get up. Oh! I hope that didn't skip too far. Jeez, was I in the way? Shoot. All right, skipped a little deep. I hit a rock right here though and it just kind of stuck. Huge, so I'm probably about, I don't know, 15 feet. Let's go. This is, and I'll probably say this towards the end, so I'm about done with the front 9. Someone can maybe tell me if it's always pretty windy here or not. On a calm day, it's like this is like a very shreddable course. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's still fun for sure, but very shreddable. All right, last one on the front 9 here. I think I am 3 down? 3 down. I'll certainly take that with what the wind's doing. Hole 9 here, I'm gonna pause. Put in the comments below how far you think this hole is. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, if you said anywhere between 275 and 290, you would be absolutely correct. 288, theme of the course here, dead straight. Also the theme of the course here. So, headwind though is back. So might have to, it's kind of head left to right. So that's fine. Probably another forehand for me. The wind's blowing, let me watch. I don't know, just out there. Oh, get down. Get down, get down, get down. Yeah, a little deep, but I will actually take that. I really hope I'm not in the way. I keep forgetting to move. All right, definitely long and a scary putt. So if I miss, I guess airball, we're down the hill. So I can't decide if I want to go for it or not, but it's tail, like almost straight tailwind. Hit, sit. Oh, I will definitely take that. You gotta give me credit for running it though. You know what I mean? Give me credit. Oh my gosh, okay, this right here is nuts. Hold the phone. I'm gonna take this picture and then put it on the screen for you so you can see it. I'm not gonna lie, pictures just don't do anything justice. I took that picture. Hopefully you guys can appreciate it. It looks way cooler here than it probably does in the picture, I imagine. All right, just so you have a good idea where to look, the basket is right behind this Mando pole. All right, if you were to guess if this hole would be in the high 200s, you would be wrong. This one is like 418 or something like that. Par 3 still. We do have a tailwind, so that's huge. Oh my gosh, the camera. Huge forehand. Something that crashes. There is Mando to the right of, or to the left of that pole, but that really shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna go big forehand. Get around that, please. Yes. Pretty sure that's really short. Pitch up 3, move on. All right, I hope you can see me. There's only like so many places I can put you with the terrain, but not super far. Tailwind. Oh, headwind. I'm gonna just try to jump putt and get close. It's kind of a weird spot from here, or weird stepping. I don't know what the word is. Footing. Get down, please. Deep. Holy cow. Come on. Yes. That's a big putt. That's probably the best putt I've made in a while. And I wish there was a flag on this one because you could actually see how hard the wind's blowing. But I think I was close enough. It really wasn't going to do much. All right, we were back at it. Hole 11, 294. Gonna be a forehand for sure. There's a Mando to the left of this tree. Really should not be in play. It's just eliminating the wide hyzer. 294 tailwind playing downhill. I can't decide if I want to go fairway or mid yet. There's rocks behind, so I can go deep and like not have an issue really, but I don't know. Kind of just figuring it out. I still think even with tailwind and everything, I'm gonna go fairway, flat and hard, just try to hit the rocks behind. Gotta get over. All right, I hope I framed this up right. Maybe a little off. Kind of annoying. I don't know if, I guess it's kind of tail right to left, so instead of getting over, it just kind of pushed it down, but if that faded, everything was really good. Stay up. I wanted to float it in there, but that was way too soft. All right, I'm gonna move the camera in a second because it's kind of tucked down to the left, but just one quick thing. I wish this course was what New Mexico kind of was, because it was like, there's elevation and you're kind of sitting on some weird greens and everything, but like the scores to par are fair. Like it's a shorter course, I get that, but the scores to par are fair. Where New Mexico had all the same things, I feel like the pars were way off. So kind of interesting. I like this course a lot more, all that to say. Hole, what are we on, 12, I think? 158 feet. It is just right down there. It looks like it might be island green, pretty tucked, so I'm gonna move you up so you can actually see it, but let's try to ace it. All right, we have a headwind, so I think I'm gonna go just like chop justice down there. Lizard. Good sable. Oof. Deep, okay. All right, this is tough. All things considered, I'm putting into a tailwind now, but I've put like 2% power into that, and I guess I threw a 5-speed on a 158-foot hole, but still, this went a lot further than I was anticipating. Come on. Dang it. That's tough, and I guess I just have to figure that out. My lines to the basket on putting have been really good. I just am missing the power. feel like this one definitely should have been a birdie. It's tough. This course is always looking out for you. Hole 13, they're like, if you missed hole 12, run it back. Hole 13, 216, playing up the hill, so it is probably playing about 240. Still, for me, the same shot, justice, up the hill. Let's try to ring it up here, shall we? Holy cow, that wind's doing crazy things to it. All right, we're putting the wind, headwind, which is bouncing it all the way up there. All right, the wind knocks me down a good bit short, but definitely still makeable, and we're on the hillside now, so the wind, there's no wind anymore. Too high? All right. Oh my gosh, sit down. Jeez, what a whirlwind. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I missed high. Line was good, just missed high. Way better than low. Straddle POV putt. Hole 14, that was a missed opportunity there too. Let's just get that out of the way. Hole 14, 315. Looks like it's just gonna be a hyzer. It seems like we're always throwing into a headwind recently. 315, just gonna be a hyzer backhand and hopefully just finds the distance. I'm gonna go ahead and club up because I'm tired of missing everything short right now. That is so far. All right, I changed the battery and forgot to hit record. That's like probably the third video in a row I've done that, honestly. I was up on top of the hill. The disc just, I mean, headwind, I guess maybe lifted some, but it just shot it over. So I don't know, that was pretty ridiculous to me. I pitched down, probably have like 15 to 18, I'm guessing. I just realized my head was cut off. I would love to not take a bogey because I'm bogey free thus far. Oh, squeaked it in by the hair of my chin. All right, this one's tough. 243, that part is not the hard part. The hard part is you can't see the basket. It looks like it's just like a backhand hyzer, but the wind is doing some crazy things. So, you know, I think I might just club up and throw something really stable and hope for the best. I mean, they're gonna be really close to the basket or probably really far away. Yeah, that's not close, for sure. Sit down, please. Oh yeah. Phew. I think we're calling that good right there. Incredibly slow back nine. I think I've parred out, I believe, on this back nine. 3 left, 16, 17, 18 to get a birdie. Hole 16 is gonna be tough. Like right to left wind hard, 371, straight shot. I think, I don't know, I kind of just want to go forehand, just try to keep something a little straighter because the backhand evidently will just pick up and fly to the moon. I don't know. So forehand 370. I would love to get a birdie on one of these last 3. You know what I mean? Get over, please. Get stable. Oof. Short, I think. It kind of, as soon as it started getting back on hyzer, I just went killed. If there was ever time to make a good putt, it would be now. The wind, well, now that I start talking, the wind picks up again. Let's check it. Headwind, what do you know? Please. Let's go. Come on. That feels really good. I think that's probably the best putt I've made in a long time. All right, interesting hole here. For whatever reason, we have a circular tee pad now when all the rest of them have been like trapezoids or rectangles. Finally got a circular one, I guess. The basket is like tucked behind this tree right in the middle of the screen. This guy right here. So only 216. I'm going to club up for sure because I don't want to be short of the tree. Just throw probably backhand maybe. And now I'm gonna go forehand. My backhand's kind of buns right now. And just push it deep, I guess. It's really the only thing to do. I think 216, we're gonna go destroyer. It plays quite a bit uphill and I just wanna make sure I'm deep. I'm pretty sure that's parked actually. I was looking everywhere for it. I finally found it. It's like 5 feet away. Let's tap this baby in. Oh. All right, this is it. Maybe finish out with a little turkey. Not too bad. I'm 5 down right now. Hole 18, kind of an unfortunate finishing hole. 271, I think. Blind tee basket. You can barely see the top of the flag, so I have a general idea. I hadn't put this guy up yet, so we're just gonna throw him. Hopefully finish with a birdie here. I doubt you will see like any of this flag because it is so far right, and there's nowhere to put you down there. It's actually tracking. In front, but I'm right there. I think I'm parked again. I keep cutting my head off. We are in fact not parked. Probably pushing circle's edge, short or long, circle 1. Would be a good putt to make to finish. No wind, so I'm hoping I can. So let's hurry up before it starts again. Long. Knew it. But it had the line. Had the line. All right, that is it for the stadium course at Carson Ridge. Honestly, a fun little track. The wind hurts, you know, it's always annoying, but I finished 5 down. I think with no wind, again, I said it earlier, very shreddable. Like, I don't see why someone couldn't go like, well, I mean, honestly, 18 down, you know what I mean? Especially if you can get that eagle on hole 2. Very, very scoreable course. However, I'm not a huge fan of it being so short. Like, and I don't know the sample size of courses in Nevada, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I mean, this is a high quality course, don't get me wrong, but I still think, like, obviously you have the par 5. Okay, let's just take out that par 5. Everything else is pretty much a short par 3. So not a huge fan of that for being the number 1. I want to see a little bit of difficulty, a little bit of shot shaping. It was a lot of the same distance, the same type of shot, just depending on the wind. You know what I mean? But I think a calm day, I don't see why I couldn't come out here with 1 disc and probably shoot 10, you know, under 10 under or more. But anyways, let's go back to the van for the official ratings. All right, that's it. I want to preface by saying towards the end there, I was maybe getting a little pessimistic about it. I did not hate this course at all. I actually really, really liked it. It's just, for being the best course, it seems really, I don't know, I hate to say easy as the word, but it's like, I wanted to see a little, I guess, difference in pars, and again, the par 5 is kind of an outlier, really. But the pars, the shot shaping, the distances, it was all pretty much the same. You know what I mean? So not like super, super fun there. But the landscape made up for it. And I did play pretty well, so that always helps. You know what I mean? But let's get into it. First things first is the course name. Stadium Course at Carson Ridge, I believe is the whole name. Honestly, pretty cool, unique. It's not named after something, which a lot of these courses are. And so I think for creativity there, I'm going to give it an 8.4, which is pretty high on the scale for names right now, but I do like it. All right, next is the accessibility. This is a public course, open 365. They do have gates, so it does close, I'm guessing holidays or weather or anything like that. So it could be up in the air. But so I think I'm gonna give it the 9.0. That's kind of been the standard for the public parks that are open 365, 24/7. Well, it says 24/7, but that's not true because there's gates, so those close. So 9.0 is flat there. That's kind of the standard for those public courses. And I was just thinking that's definitely gonna boost the rating. Those 9.0s definitely help the rating jump up there. So should be interesting to see where this one lands actually. Up next is the quality of the course. Honestly, not bad. Not a lot here, not a lot to mess up. It's kind of deserty, you know what I mean? I will say there was a lot of horse poop. I believe it was horse. I'm not an expert. So that was like pretty much on every fairway there was some. So that was kind of annoying. Especially with the wind, you don't know where your disc is gonna go. So I luckily didn't find any, but I'm sure people have. So definitely gonna take a hit there. So for the quality of the course, I'm gonna go 8.0, and that might be, it might be a little low, but I think it's fair. And then lastly, my favorite one is the overall enjoyment, my overall enjoyment of the course. New course, I say this every time, new courses are always fun, for sure. However, like I've said it before, there just wasn't a lot of difference. I was throwing the same shot basically on every single hole. Like I threw that FX2 on probably half the holes, you know what I mean? And that like on just like flat to hyzer forehand. Like that towards the end was getting kind of old, you know what I mean? So it's tough because yeah, this was actually like I had really fun, and I finally broke the over par streak. So I shot under for the first time on this wave of courses. So that's actually really nice. But still, there was no difference. You know, it was short par threes the whole course. You know what I mean? And that, again, that gets old after a while. So I think I'm gonna go 7.8. I don't know. It's tough. I did have fun, but like it, in the grand scheme, is boring, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I could see how it could get boring playing this course over and over again. They do have short pins, so maybe you can vary a little bit, but the holes are already short enough. So maybe that's like an ace race type thing, is play the shorts. But anyway, 7.8. That gives it an average of 8.3. Honestly, the course name and the accessibility definitely bump that up higher. That's going to be pretty middle of the road, I think, maybe even kind of the upper half. But that is it. I'll put them all up here for you. We are moving on. I'm on my way to Oregon now to play Milo MacIver, so make sure to stay tuned next Friday for that one. The week after, we'll be in Washington. Spoilers, I'm playing with Chandler Fry, a good buddy, so super stoked on that. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, stick around if you want to see more. Let me know what you guys think. If you've played this course, I would love to know your opinions on it. If there are any other nearby that maybe rival it, or if this is the outright best course. But that's all I got for you. Ozark Mountain Disc to the moon.